Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Abby, and I'm gonna be showing you how to open up a Partita IVA and how to register your company online. So, if you're an international student and you just need to convert your permit from student to lavoro autonomo, you don't know where to start, you don't know how to do it, I'm gonna be showing you exactly all the processes you need to go through to do that conversion. Before I do, if you enjoy the content, I want you to hit the subscribe button and you might get a notification when I post something useful.
Like services online. So you're gonna go ahead here. It's your first time and you register. And after you register, the platform is gonna look like this. So here you can see your username, it's automatically generated. You have the balance 0, so don't worry about the balance. I'll show you how to the usefulness of this balance here. And here you have the practice, the number of applications you have made or inquiries, they all appear here. And you can as well, in case you file an application and they Camera de Commercio, they want further paperwork from you, they will send a notification and it will all appear here. So you can manage the whole application process on this platform here. So after you do this, you're gonna go ahead and open up this website called Dire. So Dire is an integrated application assistance software that helps you file the application in a very user-friendly way. So you have to log in using the credentials generated by the previous website when I showed you here. So as you can see, the username is the same. So you're gonna click here, new practice, and you're gonna click new registration because you're registering the company, you're not doing any a company transfer or canceling the company registration from the business registrar. So you don't need that. So you click here and you'll be prompted to fill your tax code. And if you don't have a tax code, you can request for one. But since you're already in Italy, I assume you already have a codice fiscale. So you put it here, and then you have to choose which kind of company you're going to open. So if you're a student and you want to do a freelance, you're going to choose natural person or individual entrepreneur, which is the equivalent of a sole entrepreneur. Is the option you're going to choose, and you're going to choose the destination where you want that file to be sent, which Camera di Commercio, in which province, in Lecce, in Milan, in Bologna, choose it here. So you go ahead here, you need to choose which kind of registration you want. So there are 3 types here under registration. You can open up a company with a start activity immediately. Like you register it today, the business starts today. Or you can register it today and the business will start in the future date. So you choose this option. So either way you can do as your situation fits. So we're going to click continue to proceed to the next step. So in the next step, you will be filling personal details about the business, the name of the business, the location, and things like that. And in the third step, you will be asked to attach a few documents. Probably they'll ask you to attach a passport or like card identity just for verification. And then in the last step, firma IVA, you have to sign. So this is where you need a digital signature. So without a digital signature, you won't be able to authenticate this application and you won't be able to send it. So basically, you also have to get a digital signature from there are very many providers. You can get it from Posta Italia, INFORCAMERE, there's so many, so you have to choose. So as you can see here, you fill the personal information you have. These are just the fake information that I use, the addresses and everything. And then if you don't have a qualification, because some call it some businesses, for example, if you want to set a business as a doctor, it's regulated by the state. So you have to have professional qualifications to be able to practice that specialty. So they ask you for the professional qualifications, the number, the authority, date of issue, and all that. But you don't need this if you're applying something to do with a simple trade, uh, like being a consultant. Okay, so you put here the establishment date and the name of the business. The name of the business is very important to note as well. It should have at least the initials of your name all the first or last name should be included in the name of the business. Since um, this is a sole proprietorship, so that's the requirement they ask you here. And of course, you have to choose here small business owner. And if you have you already know the amount of capital you're going to invest in the business, you should as well put it here. But it's not mandatory. Uh, it won't hinder your applications from being sent. So the headquarter where your company is registered. So if you live in Milan, you should put Milan here and all the details. And of course, you have to put the PEC email address. So all the formal communications regarding your application, they'll be sent to you via PEC email address. So it's very important to have the things, the SPID, the certified email address, and the digital signature. You can all get these things in Posta Italia. You can do it online. I can make a video showing you exactly how to do that as well. And it's very cheap, costs like €7 for 2 years to have this email here. So you go ahead here. So another important thing is that this date here should match, the business start date should match the date when you open your Partita IVA. These dates should be matched. Otherwise, there may be a little bit of problem and go back and forth in the Camera di Commercio trying to solve this problem with the paperwork. So should be the same. And now another important thing is when you choose which profession. In Italy, we have what we call the Ateco codes. The Ateco codes are basically numbers they assign to each economic activity, and this is useful for the Agenzia Entrata, which is the revenue authority, to determine the category of your business, how much taxes you're going to be paying, and all that. So most likely, your accountant should guide you on which Ateco code fits your specific business. So, but as the guideline, there's this website here. It lists all the categories of specialties and their corresponding Ateco code. So you read the description. If it matches if it fully describes your economic activity or your business, then you probably fall under that category. So for the case of, in this example, I'm just going to use a consultant. So for the sake of a consultant, you go through these professional, scientific, and technical activities, and it should be here. So the more you click, the more specific it gets, and the more it kind of narrows down to a specific Ateco code that you'll be applying in your business register application on the Partita IVA as well. So when we go down here, I already know mine, so just using as an example. So this is it, because when you're a consultant, all this description here fits into the category of an education consultant or management consultant, technical management consultant, and things like that. So it falls straight under. So this is the Ateco code that I'm going to use in my example. As well, another option, you can as well go to the website of Agenzia Entrata. There is this list and it's very comprehensive, so you can check through, read everything, to make sure you choose the right Ateco code. So let's go back. So after you choose the Ateco code, this one, then you're gonna go ahead here, and this you don't need to fill it because probably it's gonna be an online briefcase business, so you don't have to have a physical location. Or if you have people you're hiring, you should put them here. But keep in mind, if you put people here, you have to also register the IMSS because you have to pay their benefits as well. So the VAT number. So now this is where the magic happens. If you do not have, I'm sorry. If you don't have the VAT number, you can request it here in the same application. So you just click here, the drop-out menu, and then you click request VAT number. If you have it, you just click I have it already, and then you enter the number there. Okay, so my internet is a little bit slow, but it's not very difficult to understand. So these IMSS, no, you're not going to do IMSS. If you want to do IMSS, you can as well choose the options here and fill the application for IMSS. This you skip, all these things you skip, and the notification at the start of these you skip as well, because I mean this retail license authorization. If you need a license to start the business, you should put the license details here. But of course, as a freelance You don't need all these requirements, all this. You're gonna have to skip it, and then you go save and continue. You kind of declare, to kind of sign, put your code all your details and everything, your phone number as well. And then when it comes to the attachment, the system generates according to the necessities of your application. It generates the list of documents that you have or you require to attach. So you do attach them here. The identification document probably is going to be the passport or card identity or driver's license. And then as well you have, so now if you chose the option that you do not have a Partita IVA yet, so you can file an application to the Gesetrata to apply for the Partita IVA. So you do so here, you click here and you click fill out. I won't do this because I already did it, but it's very simple. You just click here, fill the application form, and you make sure that the start date of the activity is the same of the establishment or registration of the company. There should be the same date. Yeah. And then when it comes to the amount you're going to pay to send the application, so for this category of a sole proprietor, which is the libero professionista, you're going to be paying 18 euros and all the duty stamps and all that. So in total, it will be about 30 euros. But when it comes to this, you have to pay an annual fee every year, which is 44 euros. So you can either choose it to pay it now when you're submitting the application, or you can choose to pay it later when you're filling your form F24 unified payment model. And you should do this within 30 days. So you can be a little bit flexible and do as you wish. So when you click save and continue, you will be prompted to make a payment, or to which you will use to pay for the application. See, it's error because I didn't attach the documents. I don't need to. So when you click continue here, you'll be prompted to put money here on this account here, and then you use whatever money you have here to make the payment here. So you cannot pay directly on this platform. You have to load the money on this platform, then you pay. And basically, this is the whole video. When you pay, they'll start processing the application, and then maybe after 15 days, 10 days, and they'll send you in your certified email address, they'll send you the document showing the registration of the company and as well as your Partita IVA. Simple as that. So guys, thank you so much for listening to me, and if you enjoy this content and you encourage me to keep producing more things to streamline or cut out the bureaucracy in Italy, button, I'll be uploading another video. Thank you. Ciao.